changing the drinking age to 18. Why it should be changed? We have, well, what's an adult these days? An adult, you can serve for a country, you can vote, you can sign legal documents, purchase tobacco, but you can't have a beer after work or have a beer with your friends, because that's a big deal. Those are the three topics I was going to focus on. If the drinking age was changed to 21 in 1984, if the states didn't change it to 21, then they would reduce their highway funding. When I was on, I did a little Facebook debate on the drinking age and said, doing a speech and I need some input. And there is some choice words in here, which my friends, they can get a little rowdy. But
Is that one fish going to come up?
so I did, yeah, you can see them. Right off the bat, she said, well, you can go to war, but she can go on about it all day long. And I was reading through them and people were coming up with great ideas that I never thought of that side of it. Especially Kyle, he's one of my buddies that's doing, he's going to be a cop and all into law enforcement. And he brought up, could be saved on tax money, officer time, jail time, housing, jail housing, court, public defenders, for all like the 18 and 20-year-olds that get MIPs or even younger. But if you're younger, then they don't probably do as an adult. They'll get in trouble, but not as much. And here's some more. I mean, it goes on and on. Another part of this is when you're in college, most of you turn 18, and it's a lot of peer pressure going on, like the binge drinking. It's a big deal. And all the sorority housings or all these other college parties, they want you to drink and drink and drink. And some of it might be parenting too. Parenting says, yeah, it's okay, or no, it's not. That gets brought up too. Then we go to the other side. If we do lower it to the age 18, it'll just open the door for even younger kids. I mean, if you're 16, you know, probably more 18-year-olds because they're seniors and not 21-year-olds because they're much older and way out of high school. Then we also had brain, the bridges or whatever. Your brain isn't fully developed until you're at least 25, and then it continues to grow, but not as quickly between like 18 and 25. But then again, tobacco, that's bad for you, but people still do that, and you can smoke that at 18. And just more and more, a lot of people, I figured more people would be for it, but going through all this, a lot of people weren't. What you could do is write a congressman and get people together if he wants to join, sign like a petition or whatever, and get something. I mean, for like the 18 and 20-year-olds, maybe not just as strict as MIPs or something like that. But you could also, here's a little short video. And this is based out of Columbia, Missouri.
It's been a long time since 18-year-olds could drink legally in Missouri.
Now, a statewide group wants to turn back time. KWA's Field 7 is here with that Field. Jim Mandy, it's a group called Missouri 18 to Drink, and its leaders want to convince voters to lower the state's drinking age to 18. But it's an uphill battle for sure, one they're taking to the people with the most to gain.
The issue of Missouri's drinking age, you might say it's been on ice for a while, but some people are ready to stick it up.
It's age discrimination.
The Missouri Libertarian Party supports Missouri 18 to Drink's push for a lower drinking age.
And I think it would actually reduce drinking and teach more responsible social drinking.
At Rockbridge High School, I couldn't find anyone who disagreed.
People who drink that are 18, they have ways of getting alcohol. This will just make it easier, but it's not going to change if they're going to drink and drive or not.
The mastermind behind this whole thing is a guy out of Kansas City named Michael Nicholson, and I couldn't contact him today, but it's clear he's been busy. He's harnessed the support of nearly 9,000 college students using the popular social networking site Facebook. He's asking them to hand out flyers meant to stir up the youth vote.
And that's exactly what this change would require. Age and alcohol leniency don't seem to go hand in hand, whether on principle
we set that age limit for a reason, and I think it's pretty valid.
or practicality.
Drink can cost you a lot of money if you addict to that.
Even some supporters say the chances of this one making it past the ballot and into law
Not too good.
For more information on the problems associated with changing state drinking laws, log on to our website, that's KUMU.com, and click on the links and numbers. And well, as for Upchurch, he says he's 21 with nothing to gain here, but Jim, I didn't card it.
All right, Teal, thank you. So, I picked that one, it's pretty close to home. I haven't checked their Facebook or see where they're at with it. Today I tried to persuade my audience about how we should get together, April 4 to lower the drinking age.